Alright, welcome back to Super Sentai Review, episode number 522. Well, this one I decided to, because I have a little time to do this, so basically, we're reviewing this episode of number 1 Sentai! Gozyuger, episode 43. Let's see. The name of the episode is Kuon's Decisive Battle, a Present from an Angel. Yes. So, believe it or not, this is kind of interesting. So, I was looking to see about finding the page I usually find for this series and discover, the movie has been subbed. A movie that I should point out came out this past July. Probably because basically it was released on Blu-ray just this month. I'd probably review it tomorrow, at the latest. Yes. I'm probably going to watch it to do my next anime, which is Tojima wants to be a commentator. I want to get that done so I'm not having any anime to worry about. Me having one commentator series to worry about is fine, like newest episode of Zex. So, this particular episode, of course, is episode 43 of the series, and this kind of wraps up I would say several plot threads that have been just dangling over the course of this entire show. So, in the last episode, Kuon had absorbed Queen Tenga June, and Mr. Sweet Knife, Shining Knife, and Miss Sweet Cake just reluctantly accept this. So Kuon proceeds to kidnap basically the landlady. Well, by the way, they're also preparing for Christmas, and apparently Kuon basically Haru's wish is viewed in this episode. Apparently they reveal this at the end of the episode what the heck it is. It's basically spent half lots on his brother. So basically, they just draw him out. And, by the way, also, everyone's preparing for Christmas, obviously. Good time to release this episode because Christmas is actually in a few days. So, then they have a big battle with him where apparently he has put her inside of him. Yeah, it's really weird. By the way, she does not get released from it, though later on she's perfectly fine in the episode. I'll get back to it. So, and then we have a massive brawl between, first, we of course have Haru taking out his brother, obviously. We have Kiji and Ryoki taking on Mr. Shining Knife and Miss Sweet Cake. Byakuya is in the robot graveyard with Banquet, where he's there with, believe it or not, Tenga Sword and Gaza Burn, and also Fire Candles go in the field. So, and then just by sheer randomness, in order to, of course, they gotta stop Tenga June. Of course, she's basically taken out of his body somehow. That's like he absorbed last episode. Then they kind of fight. Then, of course, Goodbridge basically proceeds to stop his mom by just doing this and giving her a scarf. And that cools her down. You're like, what? A scarf. Yes. I should point out, though, he is basically a mecha. So he can transform. And he knits his mom a scarf. She loves it. And apparently she proceeds to become a good person. And Mr. Shining Knife and Sweet Candle also turn over new leaf too, along with Banquet. Fire Candle doesn't want anything to do with it at all. And then he proceeds to kill Kuon. Yep, he kills him. Oh, don't worry, his body is dead. But then he's reborn as a sword for his brother. Yeah, it's really weird for his brother. It's like, hold his brother. Yeah, I found this kind of weird too. Also, the lady is randomly freed off screen. It is really weird. There's no showing of how the heck she even got in there or how she got out. By the way, no number one Badoo monster Apparently at this point they're all done. Yeah, I think like last episode featured the last one in the entire show, because now we're into the game. So basically the Badoon are no longer the villains of the show. Yep, they're done. And though Volcano is still kind of a bad guy, though apparently next episode is going to bring back the Calamity, which nothing has been done with the Calamity since episode 34. Yes. Excuse me. So this is the first time in about 3 months we've done anything with the Calamity, and now they're back. Yes, they are going to be back next episode. And we have a brand new Red Ranger showing up, known as the Oregon Ranger, who makes origami. And we also debut the final Sentai ring, which, like in the case of Gozyuger, it's Kaka Ranger again. I don't know if this is the case with Zenkaiger. I have no idea. In the case of that one, if that was basically the final one for the final gear for that, if it was Kaka Ranger as well, I have no idea, because I haven't seen Tokuger yet. So not Tokuger, Zenkaiger. I have not seen Zenkaiger yet, so please, anybody say just watch Zenkaiger, I will watch Zenkaiger. It is on my list. But I'm like, again? Yeah, and also here's an interesting question. I think a lot of people probably ask about it in the episode. What about Kuon's Sentai rings? He had them on his person. Did somehow, some way, like, it's implied that Kuon just raided his brother's corpse for these frickin' rings, because now he's got like about 30 frickin' rings. Yes, seriously, 27 rings overall he has, aside from his own ring, basically the Wild Ring and the Tenga Sword Ring. So this will be 3. He has 30 rings, which means he has the most of all of the characters in the entire show. You're like, really? Yeah, so here's what he has by the end of this episode. So aside from having Gears of Wolf, Wild Gears of Wolf, Tenga Sword Red, Tenga Sword Katsuki, Red Tenga Sword. So here's what he has. Dawn Brothers, Jetman, Time Ranger, Bokenger, Shurikenger, Go-Go 5, Go Busters, Flashman, Lupin Ranger, Panther Ranger, Go Ranger, Battlefield J, O Ranger, Alba Ranger, Car Ranger, Jacka, Densi Man, Gozyuger, Live Man, Turbo Ranger. That's overall 20 right there. Go-Go V, 5-Man, Ninjanger, Dynaman, Changeman, Maskman, and Deca Ranger. So yes, 27 rings the man has, aside from his own rings. Lion just has Sun Vulcan, Gal Ranger, Magic Ranger, and Zyuohger. Yep. For Gozu Eagle. Now, Tyranno has just his own rings. So, he still had just the 2. He doesn't have Sentai ring. He has none. He gave them all basically to the Wolf. Ego just has Kyroger, Kira Major, Bioman, and Die Ranger. Unicorn has Radio Soldier, Gingaman, Goanger, Mega Ranger, Q Ranger, and Zenkaiger. So she has 6. Polo just has Gokaiger, Zoo Ranger, Hurricaneger, Boomumanger, and Tokuger. Yes, 5 rings. So you might be asking, who has taken most rings? Because obviously Wolf's got the most with 27. Okay, the one with the second most is obviously Unicorn with 6. Lion just has 4. Eagle has 4. Polar has 5. So I think Polar's got the third most. I'd say the least is probably Lion and Eagle. And of course, Tyranno's got none. Yeah. So, now how many more episodes left to go for this show? Well, from 2 different sources I've seen, it's either going to be either 6 or 7 left. So, not much longer. And given how many episodes left to go, it probably wrapping up, I'm guessing, by February. Yep, and that'll be the end of this show. Well, not this review series. No, I still got a few more Sentai series to review. So, that is pretty much it particular video. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications. Well, I thought I would have time to watch the Watch Me Commentator, but I'm going to have to save it for tomorrow. Yes, sadly put it save for tomorrow because I have to get to work at 7 tomorrow. So I'm hoping maybe I might be able to work on it tomorrow. Okay? But see you next video. Bye.